This podcast is part of the Big Heads Media Podcast Network. Go to bigheadsmedia.com for more great podcasts.
A Tums Festival.
We have blood cancer.
Pointing the finger.
All that and more.
Hey Mike, can you like play our shit again this week? I mean you do it every week, but
The right one, not the last time. You fucked it up.
yeah, you fucked it up big time.
Super Media Bros.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that.
At least until next week.
Or the week after.
Yeah.
Or the week after that. Or the week after that even. But for this week, thank you.
Thumbs up.
Welcome to the Super Media Bros podcast. I'm Midnight Agent Raw.
And I'm Okami.
We're back with another Cult Cinema Showdown. And a lot of bullshittery on this one.
A lot of killing. A lot of getting to the point.
And a whole shit ton of Amir Shervan.
Yeah.
So this week we decided to do Hollywood Cop versus Killpoint.
With Leo Fong.
I'm fucking happy that we did this. Oh, and not just Leo Fong, but the man himself that just... It just seems like this dude is in every goddamn movie that has ever happened.
Cameron Mitchell.
Dude, Cameron fucking Mitchell. To this day, like, my favorite thing that I've seen this man in is Deadly Prey with his whole fucking "you're a liar" thing. And it's always a welcome surprise anytime we pick a movie and he's just in the credits, like, mid-roll, and you're just, holy shit, another one. Another one.
Whether he sucks or he's good, it's still great to see him.
I think it's just great no matter what, dude.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to just go ahead and jump into Killpoint?
Sure, why not?
All right.
Let's get straight to the point.
Yeah, so if I were to describe this movie, if either of us were to describe this movie, it's a what the fuck of smorgasbord,
It's an
giant
hour-
epic proportion.
It's an hour and a half of shakedowns. I mean, that's really the best way to describe it.
He's not wrong, man. Like, okay, so the plot is basically that an LA detective is he's trying to solve his wife's murder while getting ringed into this gun smuggling ring, like, case or some shit. But I never caught one time where he was actually trying to solve his wife's murder case.
I mean, just that one scene where he was just reminiscing, but
That's it.
other than that, yeah, just the stoic Lieutenant Long or Captain Long or whatever his rank was.
Yeah, it's Leo Fong essentially supposedly playing the same character that he plays in Low Blow, which this movie came out like 3 years before it, I believe, like 2 or 3 years before it. Same director. But it doesn't have any sort of like continuation or tie to it. It's just the same, supposedly the same character. He's a hard-boiled, just kind of quiet detective.
Stoic.
Yeah, he doesn't get excited about very much, but it's fucking Leo Fong, so whatever.
Yeah. Dude's a badass.
Yeah, and it opens up. This dude just walks into this office. It shoots this other guy. This happens a lot, mind you. I didn't bother to keep up with a lot of names because so much shit happens. Whatever. It's a bunch of events just stringed together.
But yeah, Nighthawk,
Yeah.
appropriately named for this guy.
That fucking dude.
Yeah. Just shoots this random guy, gets his keys out of his pocket to go open this weapons cache, like, safe, basically. And it's just full, like, it's like a walk-in closet of just weapons.
It's the National Guard's weapons bank, basically. For lack of a better term, a bank of weapons. What if he's like a vault hunter? He's like, I'm going to get into this motherfucker. I'm going to take your shit.
It's like Pandora.
gun door.
Yeah.
Just opens the fuck out of it. Gets all these weapons of ass destruction.
Yeah.
And that's your plot. Seriously, like no bullshit.
Gun smuggling, the black market, people involved who don't give a shit.
Yeah, and it shows that Cameron Mitchell's character, who is basically like the ringleader of this whole operation, and Nighthawk go way back.
Yeah.
And we enter Detective Long, who just clearly doesn't give a shit about really anything.
He's like Chuck Norris from Invasion USA. He's just there.
He really is, dude. Like, he really is. He's just here. And he just happens to be around all these chains of events that take place. And it's...
But what about my wife?
Dude.
Like, that should be, like, going through his mind like an inner monologue. Like, every time something happens, but what about my wife?
But he never says that.
No.
Never asks it. Never really mentions it.
I mean, it's kind of hard to hear half the time because the audio was very, very faint at times because the microphone was too far away or I had to re-record or something.
Same thing whenever we watched Low Blow.
Yeah.
Not a lot was going on there. But pretty much what happens in the beginning is that Cameron Mitchell's character is like, I don't want anybody else selling weapons in my fucking territory, so he puts Nighthawk in charge of this, this area, I guess.
And there's just shakedown after shakedown after shake. I mean, we got one shakedown. Chinese restaurant gets blown to shit.
Oh, they get... bruh. They literally took Kung Pao chicken too far.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it was just bad.
On the menu was spicy. Yeah.
It was gunpowder.
Yeah.
Gunpowder chicken.
chicken, yeah.
Yeah. So, this dude, imagine you're just sitting in a restaurant. 1 minute, you're having fucking sweet and sour chicken. The next minute, your day is sour.
Yeah. I mean, you're a food critic, just eating the Kung Pao chicken is like, gets shot. Damn, that was really good. It was just so impactful.
The flavor was explosive.
Yeah.
And you did.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's...
I took a shot on your dish, and I wasn't disappointed. Yeah.
Lots of shit just goes on like that throughout this whole movie. Well, Lieutenant Long is basically assigned to work with a partner, which... Okay. Do we ever really see him work with this guy?
No.
Exactly. I like how Nighthawk gives instructions to his people. It's like, go in there, blow these fuckers away, leave no witnesses.
If you don't, I'm going to kill you,
Points.
kill you,
Points.
kill you,
Points.
and especially you.
Points really hard.
And then your mother, and your father, your sister, and your brother.
Your brother's dog. Your brother's dog's friend.
And your uncle's fish.
I want to slash the tires on your uncle's RV just to insult the motherfucker.
Your second cousin's bike.
I'm going to pee on that.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to break the fourth wall, and I'm going to look at the audience.
And I'm going to kill your audience.
This dude wants to kill everybody. It's very apparent. He just wants to kill
Only if
everybody.
you fuck up. If you don't, you're good.
Apparently, there's a lot of fuck ups in this movie though, because a lot of people fucking die.
Yeah. The whole fucking city dies almost.
They go immediately after that. They've already blown away a Chinese restaurant. So what do we do next? Let's go to a grocery store and let's fucking have a doorbuster sale on everybody.
Yeah, I mean, what was so were they smuggling guns in the actual convenience back end area? I mean, I don't understand. Like, they just didn't show anything besides customers getting shot, employees getting shot.
But there was no real motivation behind any of this shit, though. That's the thing. Is like most, there's film plot where people have motivation. Like, oh, okay, well, we're killing these people because this, and this. And there was just no reason.
I think Cameron Mitchell's character was just like, you know what, just kill the whole fucking town.
Yeah, because he does a whole bunch of just sitting around. He doesn't, like, I've noticed that about most of the movies that I've watched, that we have watched, that he's in, like older Cameron Mitchell, he just fucking sits around and he just kind of barks orders everywhere. Oh, by the way,
Speaking of barking.
yeah, he's totally obsessed with his black furred poodle.
Yeah.
And he's got it everywhere with him. He brings it into the hot tub. He brings it into the fucking sauna. He brings it
the bed,
everywhere.
which he, in one scene, proceeds to give the dog a cigarette.
Dude, I fucking died laughing.
Like, you just see Nighthawk just staring at him like, oh my God, this dude's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, that was the same scene where, like, Nighthawk's going in to get briefed on what they're going to be doing next. Because obviously he works under Cameron Mitchell. And he just aggressively fixes this lemon whiskey. And he's looking around, he sees like the little ice cube tongs, and he just throws them and just reaches in and grabs a shitload of ice and shoves it in the glass.
Dude, he must have had a vendetta from lemons, because like he aggressively grabbed that lemon when it's like, ugh.
He doesn't trust cars
No,
because they're all lemons.
Big Bill hell.
That's where he got his vehicle from, I guarantee it. He failed the challenge pissing thing.
Yeah. So they fucked his wife.
Yeah. That's right, they fucked her. So he fucked over Fong's wife.
Yeah.
But no, like,
But what about my wife?
exactly. Mitchell, his character sees that all the shootings are getting reported on the TV.
Mm-hmm.
So what does he do?
He shoots the TV.
Because that's what you do.
Because, you know, he's proud and cocky about the fact that the police have no idea who's doing it, but they blame it on terrorists, and he just fucking slugs the TV, and he's like, ha ha ha, just cheerful as can be about it. Like, yeah, we got away with it.
Yeah, and while all this has happened, Fong, or Long, Lieutenant Long, has been assigned to this case where he's got to track all these motherfuckers down, because where are these guns coming from?
Where are they going?
They're on the streets, and they need to be off of the streets.
Yes.
In the midst of all this crap, Cameron Mitchell's just like, send that girl over here. Fucking Nighthawk, you got one for me. And then probably the grossest line in this fucking movie was their female assistant was like, when I start pushing little boys, I'll let you know. You nasty fucks.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this one.
Yeah. Mitchell to the lady, which becomes a central point of this movie. He's sitting there and he's just like, sing something, anything, before I get physical with you. What?
He asked this lady, what do you do? And she says, well, I'm a singer. I like to sing. Okay, well, sing me something. Right now? Right here? Sing me something!
Sing me something, mister. And he just fucking backhands the shit out of her, dude, really hard. Like, goddamn.
Like I said, I don't understand his character. Like, what is he trying to accomplish? Like, is he trying to get entertainment out of this? Is he just trying to show dominance? Like, what is he doing?
I have no idea. But we finally get his name, Marks,
Yeah.
because the lieutenant goes
He likes
in.
to leave marks.
He does. He goes, Lieutenant Long goes in and gets briefed on the whole situation. And then he he oversees the autopsy of this chick.
Oh, God.
And that's when he gets his flashbacks. And the chick that like gets murdered apparently was working like as part of a brothel. Okay. Enter, what was her name? Anita Farrell or some shit?
I don't know.
She goes to Cameron Mitchell's house because like Lieutenant Long goes to the brothel. He's like, okay, so they killed this girl. She obviously worked for Anita. Anita cries, and she shows up at Marks's place.
And was just pissed off. Was like, you killed her, didn't you?
Like, never seen her in my life.
She didn't sing.
Yeah, she definitely didn't sing. I don't know what you're talking about. She definitely wasn't singing.
So, end up having a fucking gunfight in the bedroom.
Yeah, because, okay, Nighthawk walks in, and she pulls this, like little snub gun out.
Shoots Nighthawk, and then he proceeds to shoot her back. Cameron Mitchell's line, just, now look what you did. I don't want her bleeding on my sheets.
Yeah, now she's bleeding all over my sheets. Because he shoots her in the head.
Yeah. So, he has to take her out.
I love he bitches him out, too. He's like, you're bleeding all over my carpet.
Yeah, I was about to say, and Mark's like, and you're bleeding all over my carpet. Get that fucking out of here. What's funny is Nighthawk's like face is not really stoic as much as Leo's face or Lieutenant Long's face, but they zoom in on him so much, like you just see like his face starting to twitch from like aggravation.
The veins in his temples are throbbing ever so hard.
Like he is so done with this dude's shit. Like the whole entire film.
You know he's been sitting there the whole time. He's like, man, this motherfucker's going to kick it one day, and I'm going to usurp his ass. I'm going to assume position of leader. And fuck this old white guy.
Yep.
Like, straight up. Like, he has that look in his face like, fuck this dude. This whole bastard.
Tired of this cracker.
That's pretty much, like, I was waiting on that line, honestly.
Something similar to it, yeah.
But, so, Long offers protection to this one dude for information on a witness, and then this guy gets some of this movie just jumps all over the place because it goes from that scene to a dude that gets just murdered in the shitter. He just gets killed in the toilet.
I mean, he said, pretty much just take them all out, basically.
And then, because that was Nighthawk, he fucking shoots this guy in the shitter, and then he goes and shoots this other guy into a hot tub.
Mm-hmm. It makes him bloop, bloop, bloop.
I love the fucking sound it makes. You go, it's a shot tub now.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the fucking the gang. I called them a gang of Chachis because they all look like Chachi from fucking Johnny Loves Chachi.
Oh yeah, that part.
They gun down this entire fucking house,
and then proceed to like rebel out, basically just run out. One of them.
God damn it! I made you rewind this part because it was fucking hilarious. Too.
Okay. Somebody out there explained to me the point of this. One of them literally goes around this car, grabs a rock, like it's like a chunk of concrete, and just slams a windshield and drops and goes, like just out of nowhere.
It's like I got to make sure they knew he was kind of like fucking Marv in Home Alone. He's like, we got to leave our calling card.
Yeah.
Smashing
Vandalism.
Yeah, he just busts out the back window of this car, and the way that he looks at it though when he does it, he just smashes it and he's like and fucking runs off. He's the only guy that doesn't have a gun too.
I never get to do anything.
That, you know what, that might be him. He was like, I did something, did I do good? Like he just smashes the back windshield and he looks over at his friends, did I do good? And they're like, you fucking idiot.
Am I part of the team now?
No. But why?
Why?
Because you do stupid shit like this all the time, John.
Fuck. We tell you to kill some people, and you end up vandalizing the car.
The fuck?
Yeah. We want you to kill the person, not the car.
And then after that, there's a shot of Long going over to... Because he's looking for clues, by the way. And he just shows up at this, like, karate tournament. Just random fucking... It looks like kids.
I'm brought all the way back to Double Dragon in the very beginning.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. It looked like a bunch of, like... late high schoolers and like I don't know, college kids or some shit, like training in these tournaments or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes and he finds out basically about the Ramirez gang, which is the gang that just fucking gunned down this house
and vandalized that car.
Yeah, because he's more concerned about the car. He just walks in, he's like, I want to know who fucking smashed the windshield in that car. Well, aren't you concerned about all the people that were dead? No, he fucked up that windshield.
No, this is how he talks. Is like, hear about that car?
Wait, what?
You know, the head of the gang people, they broke that car.
I can't hear you.
I can hear me.
Well, that's good. I can't hear you.
I'm Leo Fong. I can hear me.
God damn it, Leo. Speak up.
Tell me who vandalized the car.
Yeah, that's kind of how it was. Tell me who vandalized the car.
Who smashed it?
Who smashed the car? I'm Leo Fong. I'm Leo Fong, bitch. Bitch. I'm Leo Fong, bitch.
I can just see his stoic face just saying it like that. It's like, I'm Leo Fong, bitch.
Tell me where to find the car.
But what about my wife?
Right? He goes outside, and there are people sitting on his car.
The same people that smashed the other car.
So he just commences to beating the shit out of them.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk about... He brings the gun in to Bill, who is his partner, who you barely fucking see. That's about like a 5-second scene, because then it cuts to this random gas station where this fucking dude, he's like looking over, he's like, "Hey, you," and it's this fucking like redneck guy, and he's talking to this black dude, and he's like, it's so fucked up. Like the racism in this scene is so fucked up. Though he's like, "Hey, you, boy, get over here, fill up my car." But I loved it because the other dude fucking comes up to him.
Just mugs his ass.
Yeah, dude, he fucking sticks his hand out. He's like, "No, you fill her up. Fill this up right here." And he fucking points his gun at him. He's like, "Give me your sunglasses."
I like those sunglasses. Give them to me.
You fill this up. Take off, honky. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. That shit was so funny. That's funny as shit. He just like, bye.
Yeah. I'm tired of this oppression.
No, dude, I fucking was laughing my ass off. I was like, good.
Yeah, it was
fucking asshole.
Beautiful.
So the same like grocery store / liquor store from earlier gets fucking shot up again.
Yeah, Mark's is like, no, make double sure that place gets fucked.
Chew some double mint gum, motherfucker, because we're making double sure this
Why
bitch
are you
is
doing
happening.
it? Yeah. Double barrel shotgun and everything.
But what makes me laugh is that Long winds up fighting this dude that's escaping from this shoot up or whatever. And he catches him and he fucking interrogates the dude with, well, he doesn't really interrogate him so much as Bill does. Bill Bryant, I think it was his name. And he gets the shit beat out of him because like Leo just fucks his face up, right? Mm-hmm. So this guy gets thrown into a jail cell and he winds up getting in a fight with another gang member in the fucking jail cell.
And the cops are like literally like placing bets on the other side. Like, okay, yeah, don't hurt him too much because I have money on him.
Right. Okay, let's talk about the most pointless fucking scene in this movie. The strip club scene. With that fucking song that was playing. Like,
was this before? Oh, no, wait, this was after Long gets in touch with the pawn shop dude?
yeah, because he goes to see the guy at the pawn shop, and he's basically trying to infiltrate, like, buying guns from
Marks.
Marks, yeah.
So he goes and tells, chain of command and everything like that. So, yeah, they end up meeting at this bar that just happens to have people stripping. Like, it's not even like a strip club. It's literally like if you go to any, like, hole-in-the-wall bar.
It's like if you go to Cowboys here and there's a too drunk of a chick on the bar.
It's not even fucking like Cowboys. It's like Linda's or
Oh, okay. So you mean like legit like dive bar hole in the wall?
Yeah,
shit. Yeah.
like,
okay, got you.
like real like in the wall. Like
yeah, that's true because it is kind of laid back. They're just dude, and he's just sitting there. Long is just sitting there with the guy he talked to, and they look like they're just not even impressed about being there.
Yeah, they're each taking a drink or a shot or whatever the fuck it is. And
his fucking orange juice.
Yeah, and Long's just like,
what?
I said we got a deal.
Yeah, because that's pretty much how he talks.
Hey, I mean, all I hear is the fucking honky tonk music in the background with these girls' titties.
You cheated on me one time.
Cheated on me, daddy.
Daddy. Cheated on your daddy.
Yeah.
Cheated on your whatever the fuck. It's just
some honky tonk song.
Oh, it's so bad.
But apparently, yeah, they agree to have a meeting with Marks and Long. And
I'm laughing, dude, because I'm laughing my ass off because all the shit that comes after this, right? Because it's pretty much at this point, it's nothing but like shootouts and like fuckery, like people dying, people getting shot, and then like the one guy, because he goes out, because Nighthawk winds up shooting at Bill at the club and fucking kills him, like his partner. He fucking kills his partner, and then he kills another dude, and so Long goes outside, and this whole gang just kind of like slithers their way to him.
This is after Marks meets up with Long to actually initiate what's going on.
Yeah, like...
But what was funny about that part was Cameron Mitchell was sitting there close up, constantly eating something while talking to Long.
Yeah, he's always... Like, that's another thing, too. He's always, like, eating or drinking in every fucking scene that he's in this movie.
He's like, so where are you from? Arkansas.
Yeah, I forgot, because he's actually from Arkansas. Like, for real.
He's like, from Arkansas? What are you doing over here getting guns? What you gonna do with that?
I got some big game hunting to do.
Yeah.
You think about it. It's like, I got some cows to shoot. Like, what?
But yeah, they gang up on Long outside, and they get their asses handed to him for a little bit, but Long gets basically like full Nelson'd.
When they punch him, like, it's so obviously an overdub. Like, just the way it fucking sounds, it's not even Leo.
It's like,
Yeah, you hear, bah. Yeah, because other people that are getting shot are like, bah, bah, bah.
and then Leo's, oh.
Yeah, he just, oh. It's like the lazy Yoshi sound.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Like, that's probably the loudest you even hear him at all in this whole fucking movie.
Right?
It's not even his voice.
Yeah, exactly. So they leave him in the fucking alley.
Fucking Nighthawk kicks him like, China boy.
Yeah, he just kicks the shit out of him. And you're like, you little bitch.
And then both Nighthawk and Marks go to his hotel room and try and persuade him to, like, okay, we fucked up, but we had to make sure that you weren't a cop. So open the door.
You passed my test with flying colors.
Yeah. Because if you were a cop, you would have had surrounding people around here.
Yeah,
for
you
help.
had backup.
Yeah.
Why does Nighthawk always fucking point, dude?
It's Killpoint. That's
Yeah.
the name of the fucking movie.
He's the point in Killpoint.
Yeah.
And Leo Fong is the kill in Killpoint.
Yep.
But, dude, I don't know. Like, oh my fucking God. So they basically, Long convinces them that he's legit. And then Marks goes to this damn, like, diner, right? And it's a funny fucking scene because he's talking to this waitress. Well, actually, she's doing most of the talking. And then she's got a screaming baby. And he's just getting driven up the wall with this shit.
Like severe agitation.
It's like, ma'am.
And he's like, ma'am, shut that baby
Yeah,
up.
shut that kid up. And she's just, there's zoom in on her mouth, but she just keeps talking and,
We're going to go on vacation with my child one day.
ma'am, shut that kid up, please.
Oh, no, I need to save some more money.
Ma'am, I need you to just shut that kid up.
And then she keeps talking so damn much. And he's like, check! Damn it!
Yeah, check, damn it. He sounds like Vince McMahon. Check, damn it. You're fired.
So as she reaches to get the fucking money for him, her hands are in the drawer. And he slams her hands in the drawer. And she's like screaming as fucking loud as can be. Ah! Louder than the fucking baby.
Oh my God. Yeah, dude, because he does that shit. And then I think like Nighthawk comes in not long after that. And he's like, what the fuck did you do? I think he even took her money too. I think he took money.
Yeah,
out the
he
register.
he strangled her or broke her neck, something. And then just like robbed her.
Yeah.
It's like, why do you need fucking dire money from? Like, you have plenty of this shit if you selling fucking guns.
Yeah, and then it just cuts to him walking alone. And
Having
he's
a monologue.
yeah, he's got this inner monologue talking about how he's gonna like leave, like, he's gonna fire Nighthawk and he's gonna move and he's gonna start fresh and be his own person.
Because Marks, he's a lone wolf. Does everything by himself.
And somewhere the dog has died that he
Yeah.
carried around with him. Because you never really see that happen, I don't think.
But the warehouse, Long finally got the address to the warehouse that they were going to do the trade, basically.
Yeah.
Well, at the same warehouse, the driver lady, assassin girl, whatever the fucking name is, I don't even know because I don't think they named her, and Nighthawk come in with the car. Marks walks up to the window, is like, hey, now I got a couple things for you to do. So I need you to go give me 2 more dogs because my last one died.
Get a tombstone for the dog.
Get the tombstone for that dog. And I want you to go to Clip Joint. That's the place we got the last dog from, stuff like that.
Make sure the dogs are black poodles.
Yeah, specifically black poodles.
Yeah.
And Nighthawk looks over to the driver and just like nods. She rolls the fucking window up on his hands
Yeah.
and holds him in the door. And Nighthawk's just like, I'm fucking done with you.
Slits his throat and then he's like, don't bleed on my car.
Yeah.
It's like, holy shit, man.
Karma, bitch.
Karma.
Yeah.
While this is happening, Nighthawk is getting ready to meet up with Long. And while that is happening, the FBI and the police department are setting up a fucking operation sting at this point.
surrounding the whole fucking warehouse, and we get several shots from the helicopter.
We get several shots from the helicopter via camera, and then we get several shots on the ground via guns.
Yeah.
Because this is where the fucking, like, climax of the film happens.
Yeah, everybody's fighting, shooting, running, gunning,
Shitting.
Yeah. Shitting, quitting.
Shitting and quitting.
Yeah.
What did you do in Killpoint? I shit, then I quit.
Yeah. I mean, that one dude, the crapper,
Dude,
he shit, then he quit.
He shit shot.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I laugh my ass off because Long, like, gets in this car with Nighthawk and his other associates. They pull guns on him, and he's like, what the fuck is going on? He's like, oh, that's my insurance policy. So Long just reaches into his fucking jacket and pulls a grenade out, and he's like, well, this is my insurance. And they're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, they drive to the warehouse again. Long just has the fucking grenade out, like he's like Brick from Anchorman, just holds it straight out, like in his fucking face.
What you think you're going to do with that, boy? I love that scene so much. He just lets go, and the safety clip just flies off the grade, and they're just like, fuck this, and they just run.
Yeah, he shit, then he quit. That one fucking goon's like, oh, fuck no.
And then we get, like, this repeat showdown. Like, at this point, guns are blazing everywhere, and everybody's shooting everybody. So, fucking Long catches up with Nighthawk, and they fight. And, dude, it reminded... No, I'm sorry. He fights this one dude before he gets to Nighthawk. And it reminded me of the Billy Blanks fight scene from Low Blow. He just walks up to fucking... He walks up to Leo Fong. I'm gonna kill you with my bare hands. One punch, and he just gets knocked the fuck out. Yeah. Oh. He falls the fuck over. Like, he kicked the Taibo dude's ass in one punch.
That's what made him go to Taibo. I need to toughen up.
I'm Taibo, tired of this shit.
I'm tired, Bo.
I'm tired, Bo. Help me.
Train me.
Right? Oh, my God. And during this fight, though, like, Leo grabs this guy's balls.
Yeah, he's fighting this one black dude, and they're, like, literally equal ground at this point. He
fucking grabs his dick.
Which, okay, the black guy's surprised because his fucking wanker's gotten grabbed, but at the same time, Long's face is surprised, which this is probably the most, like, expressive he's been. But I think the only reason why he was so surprised because, like, man, this dude's packed.
There was so much junk to grab onto. He's like, man, he's Long, not me. Like, fuck.
Should have called him Lieutenant Short.
Oh, no. It made me laugh because he was like, ooh. It just looks like, hey.
Forget my wife.
Fuck my wife. I found my replacement. Yeah, like, and the one instant that he grabs the guy's dick, like, every bad memory of his wife is just gone, erased, done. Like, he's instantly cured.
It's like, oh my.
I found a point to kill. It's like,
That was the most manly embrace ever.
Fuck yeah, dude. But then he beats the shit out of him, and then he chases Nighthawk down. And then he fucking shoots him around the corner. And when Nighthawk is about to shoot Long, some fucking how Cameron Mitchell, Marks, is still alive and shoots him from afar.
And then he proceeds to walk up to Marks, and he's just like holding his fucking neck together with that ascot.
Yeah.
Trying not to bleed out. He's like, yeah, it was coming to him. He backstabbed me.
Yeah. I love how
more like he front stabbed him.
Right? I love how the movie ends, though. The humor was so dry right there that I don't know if they intended for that to be funny or not. Because he just looks at Marks. Long is like, well, now I'm going to have to read you your rights. You have the right to remain silent.
Dun, dun.
Then he fucking dies.
It's like, all right then.
Yeah, it's like, you have the right to remain silent. Ugh. All right. Just turns around and walks off. Oh, and it rolls credits. It's just a shot of the dudes in the helicopters flying around the city over the credits. There's no resolve to the fact that this man's wife is dead. He never found out who the fuck killed her. And
we don't know where these guns are.
Yeah, we don't know where the guns are at because everybody that could possibly tell you where these guns are at are fucking dead.
Yep.
And
what happened to that $200,000?
Yeah, there was $200,000 that he was going to buy, like, worth of, money he was going to give to them and buy it off of them, but whatever.
Yeah.
So this movie just happened, and Yeah.
Okay, so I just remember this part. The limo driver assassin bitch.
Oh, yeah.
She confronted Long like with a fucking AR. No, it was one of the army dudes or the police department dudes because he was like rolling around on the grass like prone position trying to get to that damn door, and she just bust out the fucking AR and was like shooting at him. Another guy came from behind her, right? Had her at gunpoint. Another cop. She had a fucking knife, flicked it off. He like not pistol whip, but like rifle whipped her with a fucking stock.
Yeah, he fucking turned and hit her with the butt of the gun.
And fucking blood just splattered on the door behind her. I was like, damn, dude, you like smacked the crap out of her.
Yeah, I mean, it was just like shoots and sprays in an upward like position onto the door.
Like, dude, like, is that what you trained in like the whole entire time in the police academy?
Probably.
How to fucking like butt whip people?
How to blood whip people.
Yeah.
That's Killpoint. It's so fucking dumb.
Let's also, in the credits, let's also point out the music.
Yeah.
Because all but the very last song in the whole movie was done by the same person.
Yep.
That honky tonk song, there was like 2 or 3 other songs that played that were just fucking
generic as shit.
Retarded. Yeah, and it was all by the same same dude that did it.
And we know why his career didn't take off.
Yeah. Because he cheated on his daddy.
Yeah, exactly. What a dumbass.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a break and we'll come back. We're going to hear from Dear World Love History, and then we'll come back and we're going to talk about motherfucking Hollywood Cop. Oh, my fuck.
Alrighty.
Hey, we're Renee,
and Adrian,
and we are
the Outlandish Historians. We're sisters
nerds,
and lovers of all things history.
except bell bottoms. Keep that in the past.
Come hang out with us on the Dear World of History podcast, where we'll frolic through time
As we chat and geek out over the good, the bad, and the downright ugly history of the world.
We promise you don't have to be a licensed historian to travel through time with us.
Maritime disasters,
Check,
historical serial killers,
check,
glamorous and petty royals.
check, and check. You can find us almost anywhere you listen to podcasts, including Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, and Spotify.
Follow us on Twitter at Dear Historians and Instagram at Outlandish Historians.
So chug that drink me bottle and come on down the rabbit hole. It's going to be a wild ride.
Get your history on.
That's right. And speaking of history, let's jump back in time to 1987. It's been probably actually, has it been over a year since we've talked about an Amir Shervan film?
Roughly.
It may have been longer, because I think the last time we talked about anything Amir Shervan was when we did Young Rebels versus Killing American Style a couple of years ago, and then Samurai Cop like 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's been a hot minute.
Yeah, so we're gonna bring you a cinema epic fucking remaster or restored version of a film called Hollywood Cop. And it was one of Amir's films from 1987. It was one of his 5 American movies that he made. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and get into this motherfucker. Because like Samurai Cop, it opens on a swimming pool setting with a bunch of fucking morons in suits.
You know, just being like perverted as hell with this one girl. Which Animal was the one that's like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck her. No, that's my bitch. And they fucking fight.
Is that Feliciano or the or Animal that's like basically the Robert Zadar ripoff?
That's Feliciano.
Okay, that's what I figured. But still, like, we've got maybe 2 separate Robert Zadar style character ripoffs of what was it, Yamashita?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Except it's not a gang of ninjas or a ninja clan. It's just a bunch of idiots, like a bunch of wannabe tough asses.
Bunch of suits.
God. So here's their fucking master plan. Apparently somebody that they were once associated with has stolen, there's no explanation of it, but he stole $6 million. So their idea is to beat the shit out of his ex-wife or his whatever and kidnap their son
For ransom.
for the $6 million ransom. There's your plot.
Yep.
So that actually happens, and it's on the same ranch because Amir Shervan famously used a lot of the same locations and vehicles and everything, basically, music included, in all of his movies. So it's pretty much the same fucking ranch from Killing American Style that they go to. And they proceed to kill fuckers that are living on this ranch. They punch Rebecca in the face really goddamn hard and take her kid.
Yeah, they just yeeted Dennis the Menace out of there.
Yeah, he looks like fucking Dennis the goddamn Menace. Yeet! Bye. Yeah. And he looks like a Good Guys doll, but blonde. Mm-hmm. Those little red fucking corduroy coveralls.
Overalls.
Yeah, his little overalls or whatever the fuck. But this is the most annoying little fucker in the world. To me, at least.
What was funny was, not really funny, but to me, it's just how it was portrayed, was whenever they read the ransom note, they were talking about, like, no, your husband took some money, and so forth, bring the kid back. I don't know who this guy was that was reading the note to the wife or the ex-wife.
Yeah.
But he was just like this old, like, really, like, 50s to 60-year-old man. Like, had his glasses, like, down past his nostrils and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
He's like, yep, they want the money back, or they'll kill you kid.
It's like, the way he's on it, like, it sounds like a department store.
Yeah.
Like, they want their fucking money back, dude.
And he just puts the papers like, well, can't hire us now.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how you're going to get the $6 million to pay these fuckers back, but you fucking better.
And she's like just bawling, like, oh my God, what am I going to do? So they pan to Hollywood, somewhere in Hollywood. And we get, Los Angeles Police Department. Just random cop car going by, random chips cop, going by.
And we get a hot dog stand lady.
Who is serving a man named Turk.
John Turquoise.
The third.
A.K.A. Turkey.
A.K.A. Turk.
And it's not Turkey from Thanksgiving. Although I wish it were Turkey from Thanksgiving. It would have been a lot funnier had it been fucking Turkey from Thanksgiving, honestly.
Although he does a lot of killing, though.
He does a lot of killing. He does a lot of killing and not a lot of cooking, apparently, because he eats all the time from this fucking hot dog stand.
He doesn't even eat it, though. Like, he gets the hot dog, and there's like a disturbance across the street. And he's like, no, just warm this up for me real quick.
Keep it warm.
Yeah.
He ate the whole fucking keep it warm line comes
Keep my
around.
wiener warm.
Keep my wiener warm. Yeah, keep this warm for me.
So, what was her name? The wife. Forgot.
Rebecca,
thank you. She's like asking the hot dog vendor, who's that? Oh, that's Turk. Oh, really? What's Turk? He's a cop.
He's a good cop.
Yeah. Oh, I actually need a cop.
Maybe he could help.
Oh, he probably will.
Dude, so there's a rape and robbery in progress, and he goes and talks to these two people. Now, here's the fucked up part. From what I could tell about the hot dog stand is right outside of the police station.
Yep.
The rape and robbery in progress is across the street from the hot dog stand, in the apartment complex across from the police station. How did they not have a shit ton of people respond to this? Because it was just two of them,
yeah,
and then Turkey.
And they were supposed to wait on backup from the lieutenant.
Who's at his desk.
Next door.
At his damn desk.
Literally, Turk probably looked over, was like, nah, just do it now.
Yeah, because he probably looked up in the window and he was like, he's jerking off again.
Yeah.
He's turking off. Get me into this fucking house so I can assess the situation.
But yeah, we get a very uncomfortable scene with the victims.
Yeah, because the husband's tied up and they are just having their way with his wife, and it's so fucked up. But it's not funny, but the fucking look on these guys' faces when you hear the on the door, and they all have this like look on their face, and you can tell they haven't showered in months.
Mm-hmm.
And they even have the room next door, so they're trying to go in, and they sneak out of the other room, and they see them in the hallway. One of the cops gets shot, and Turk shoots the other dude, and chaos ensues from there.
Yep.
Oh boy. Finally, what makes me laugh is like Turk goes in and checks on everybody, but he fucking leaves the husband tied the fuck up in the chair.
Mm-hmm.
The husband, however, gets out of the chair and runs outside, and he finds like the guy that was assaulting his wife.
With a fucking machete.
Dude, okay, so he gets shot in the arm. And he drops his gun because he's got no bullets left or whatever. So he breaks out this fucking butterfly knife. And just like Samurai Cop when Lucky got his arm fucking cut off.
He just goes fucking crazy and just chops that fucking hand off. And the guy's screaming his fucking lungs out. Grabs the guy and has him at fucking throat. Fucking Turk and the other cop that didn't get shot is like, no, let us take care of it. We'll get him, like, you know, in trouble and shit, whatever.
I think it's fucked up the way he said it, though. He's like, look, I know this guy just fucked your wife, but let us have him. He's our problem now.
That's right. They fucked her.
That's right. You also failed the Big Bill Hell's challenge pissing.
That's right. Challenge pissing.
Yeah. So he's like, I know he just fucked your wife, but he's ours now. Let him go. He will be punished. And then the guy is just like, no. He pretty much like just, he was like, no, he violated me and my wife. His life is now mine.
And just chops his fucking head off.
It makes me laugh because you just see his head roll, and then the other cop that was with Turk just goes,
and just, yeah, he's
fucking.
It's like you have a drink of like beer in your mouth and you just spit it out real quick.
Yeah, he just vomits everywhere.
And then the next scene is the fucking captain,
who is Cameron Mitchell.
Yeah,
again,
and he's like telling him, "I have one cop shot, or two cops shot, whatever it was,
a cock shot."
Yeah,
just what the fuck.
I have a guy in the hospital, and another cop sitting over the toilet still puking.
Yeah, he's still on the John puking, and I'm 100% convinced that was a line that they took from The Exorcist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or they, not The Exorcist, fucking Nightmare on Elm Street, because like when John Saxon's character comes up to check on Johnny Depp's character, and he's like, the coroner's been in the John puking since he saw it. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, oh, okay. Don't they come back to the hot dog lady after this?
Yeah, because they finally get done with that little scenario. And the vendor's like, "Oh yeah, that lady wants some help."
Yeah, because like, okay, that's where we get introduced to Lieutenant Max, because Max and Turk argue over like, "Oh, you should have waited for me." He's like, "You took for fucking ever."
Yeah, I mean, you were literally right there.
But apparently, like, Rebecca's been crying outside of the police station for like 3 fucking days, and nobody's helped her.
So yeah, they end up getting her to comply and go get coffee to discuss everything. Find out, you know, the kid get kidnapped. The husband bailed on her a year ago, and apparently he owed these people money. So now they're holding the son ransom. She just wants him back.
Yeah, and we get introduced to Turk's partner Jaguar, which is
Turkey and Jaguar.
Yeah, Turk Jag.
Mm-hmm.
They can't find the husband though,
No.
and that's the issue at hand.
But for some reason, we find out he has a cousin that used to be a champion wrestler.
Oh my God, I forgot about this shit.
Yeah. So they find him, and we immediately get more titties.
Yeah, I mean, because why not?
Just an oil wrestling match with these two bimbos.
Makes me laugh though, dude, because there's a very important case happening right now. But Jaguar feels the need to place a $20 bet on the fact that he can pin both of these chicks in the fucking oil ring.
I don't understand it either, but at the same time, it's Amir Shervan.
Yeah, but what also made me laugh was the wrestler that they go to. Rebecca introduces Turkey and Jag to him, and he's like, she's all like, "Oh, this is John Turquoise the second, or John Turquoise the third." They call him Turk or Turkey or whatever, and he's like, "Hey, turn over," and it's like, and she's like, "This is Jaguar. Hi,
Hey,
Tiger." Hey, Tiger. Tiger uppercut. Yeah. And then this is happening, and then back at the little house on the prairie that they have Stevie held hostage at, they scream at him because his dad owes them money. Like, they verbally and physically abuse the shit out of this kid. Like, they backhand the fuck out of him at one point, and then they're like, "This dog's gonna watch you from the window here, here, and here. You're not going anywhere."
Yeah, the guy that's like abusive to him is named Spaghetti.
Yep. Spaghetti.
Yeah, so we have Animal, who's the fucking crazy dude in the beginning that was like, "I'm gonna fuck her," and Spaghetti.
And Russian.
Yeah. So probably one of the dumbest things of this fucking movie. This kid is trying to find a way out, and he's talking to the dog like the dog understands him. He's like, "Hey, bud, I want to be your friend. Can you help me get out?
Can you be my friend?
I'm trying to get out, get to my mommy. Can you help me?" Okay, come to the window and put your finger on the window.
Bork.
Bork, sniff, bork.
Sniff. Bork. Heckin' Bork. Bork.
Boo.
Yeah, that's right. Just put your finger up there. Bork.
And I'll put my finger on here. Like, he's having a full-on conversation with his dog that was basically trained to just, protect the house. Be this aggressive fucking pincer. And, no, he's suddenly wooed by this, 8-year-old kid.
Huh, I'm a dumbo.
Bark at my dog.
Like, so that shit is stupid and unbelievable. And then Turk and Jag go to Joe's property, which is the kid's father. And it's more music that's used from Killing American Style and or Young Rebels. Don't really know. A lot of the music just runs together after a while.
Yeah.
So Turk chases Joe down with Rebecca, and they tell him about Stevie being captured, and he's like, oh, well, then we're going to get the money. So Stevie gets bitch slapped again for talking back, and he just goes and looks at the dog, and he's like, are you going to help me? Bork.
The kid got bitch slapped for not eating his sandwich.
Yeah, because I don't remember how the fuck he said it, but it was kind of one of those, like, you didn't eat your sandwich. You didn't eat your sandwich. It wasn't even like that. It was just funny because it was just him talking back.
He's having a little toot at him.
Yeah. Just like, oh yeah, well then, punch the fuck out of him, dude. It's so, I shouldn't be laughing at it, but the way they did it was so goddamn hilarious.
Like, it was panned from the distance. Like, Spaghetti had his hand out of the backhand and went to slap the kid and stopped. And then it zoomed in on his face, and then it came back up from the corner of the film, and
just the way it happened, though, dude. I don't know. Shit's funny when it's cut together.
It was shittily edited, but it was funny.
So he unlocks the fucking door from the window. Like, the way the window is, where the room is in the house, is set up next to this door that has this weird, like, hook, this long-ass bar with a hook on it from the outside.
It's basically like those, like, farmhouses, the screen doors, they have those latches. That's basically what it is. But it's a long fucking latch.
Yeah, so he opens it. Like, how the fuck did they go? They locked it. How would you lock it from the inside of the house unless you did what that kid did?
Yeah. Also, that dog apparently understands that kid. Why didn't he actually push the damn thing up over his nose?
Exactly.
But what I find fucking funny is, like I said, the editing in this movie is really fucking shitty, but it's funny. The kid gets out of the door. The dog immediately goes in the house. The door closes. He's running in the distance in the next shot, and he goes, come on, boy, let's go. How did he get out of the house?
Bork, bork, sniff, run, bork, bork.
Boo.
Like, the dog is just there, dude.
Yeah. They fucking find out he's gone, and they're, like, freaking out. Fucking find the kid. Oh, my God. They chase him through this, like, dried up, like, tall grass for a good couple minutes. And, they finally cornered him in one area, and fucking animal, is it animal or is it, no, it's the Mexican, I don't remember his name.
One of them beats the shit out of him, dude, and the other guy gets bit by the dog.
Yeah. Animal grabs him, he knees him in the fucking groin, and the Mexican guy, I don't remember his name, he ends up grabbing him too, but the dog latched onto his fucking hand, just tear him apart, and we knew this was coming. They, like, shoot the fucking dog.
Yep, so the dog's dead.
Which is sad. Very sad.
And then he chases Stevie down. I mean, and just beats the fucking shit out of this kid. I mean, like, he's kicking him, and he's just, like, on him, punching him and backhanding him. And then he has, like, a little tiny bloody nose and, like, a little bit of blood coming out of his mouth and a purple bruise on his cheek, and he's just like, Mom? Like, the way it happened was funny. She's like, Mommy?
It's like he's having flashbacks.
Yeah, and then the guy that's carrying him that was just like, don't, he's like, you marked up the kid. Like, the one guy that actually gave a shit about if the kid was actually okay, like, picks him up. He's like, you're going to be all right, kid. And he just, like, walks
It's
off
the
with
same guy that pitch slapped him earlier.
I know, dude.
It makes no sense. Like, all of a sudden, he cares about this kid, but he's the one that fucking put a mark on him earlier.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Joe has gotten the fucking money. And they're figuring out how to go about, trading the fucking money for the kid or whatever. So they wind up getting to this place, and Turk has argued that, yeah, we need backup. Joe's like, nah, we don't need backup. So we get to the most fucking stupid scene in this whole goddamn movie, all right? Joe trades the money, goes in the house. They let him in to see the kid. And he goes to, and he's like, hi, son, I'm come to take you home with me. No, you left me and Mom. I'd rather die right here than go with you. But I've been sick with blood cancer. He just gives this whole guilt trip to this kid, dude. It's so fucking bad.
There's even a clip where the kid's crying. Like, he has a tear rolling down his face.
Yeah, he's fucking crying his ass off.
He's talking about, bringing him home, and he wants to be back with his son. He's like, you never even came and saw us once. And he's like, that's not true. I came and saw you at Christmas. I was standing outside the window watching y'all. At that point, I would have been like, dude, you are fucking creepy.
And then he's like, I even got you a present and everything. I had it all wrapped up for you. I put it up in the attic. He's like, you got a gift for me? Yeah. Okay, I forgive you. Like, immediately, dude.
What? How does that even function?
At that point, I would have left the little bastard there, left with my money, and I would have told the people on the way out, do what you want. No, I would not have left my fucking kid there. But in that situation,
if all this kid cared about was a gift, like, okay, look at this situation, child. Your dad ditched you a year ago, you and your mom. He just suddenly came back, give you this damn sob story while you're in a fucking kidnapping situation.
God damn it,
a sob
dude.
story when not even 10 minutes ago he was like drowning in 4 women.
Dude, right?
Like, you don't have blood cancer, dude. You're a fucking pussy.
Yeah, dude. But it was just so fucked up, dude. Like, and then, like,
you were so angry at this man
mm-hmm.
that you were saying, I would rather die than go with you. But you give him a gift. Oh, okay, I'm fine.
Yeah, and he was like, I had to go do some stuff. I didn't want to tell your mom. And then I put a lot of money away, blah, 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 blah. It's like, man, both of y'all are pieces of shit a little bit, yeah. Well, more so the dad, but, like, the kid's just like, you bought me something cool. I love you. I love you all of a sudden.
But, yeah, they go out the door, and they're like, no, the money first.
Yeah, dude.
So he flags Turk down to come and bring the bag, and they drop it right before they get to the kid. And Animal's like, open the bag. Yeah, it's all here.
Bitch. It's all here, bitch.
They proceed to literally leave, and the boss is like, it's fucking fake.
It's fucking raw.
Get him. And there's this whole fucking blowout on that scene. Fucking, I can't remember his name.
Joe gets fucking shot.
Yeah, he gets shot a couple of times with fucking Stevie underneath him.
Yeah, Daddy, I'm coming back to save you. Well, they fucking kidnap him again.
Yeah.
Turk and Rebecca leave. And I had to laugh, though, when the boss gets away with Stevie. We both, like, fucking died at this shit. So he falls the fuck down because Turk shoots him from a distance. It's very clearly a dummy, like a doll.
Yeah, because this kid's, like, planking before planking was cool.
He just looked like a stiff body. Like,
yeah.
Like a good guy doll.
Like rigor mortis kicked in.
Yeah, he looked like a good guy doll, but blonde.
Yeah. Yeah, he literally fell on this doll while it was stiff, and they pushed the fucking doll into the car when they were escaping.
And then somebody shot Spaghetti.
Yeah.
Fuck. So Joe dies in front of Rebecca. The captain winds up chewing out Turk because he's like, you fucking disobeyed my orders again. Fucking fires him, and he puts the lieutenant in charge. And the captain is... Dude, Cameron Mitchell has just some of the best one-liners. He's like, I'm so stressed out, I got gas.
Every time I got gas, it's a fucking Tums festival.
Yeah, every day ends with a Tums festival. What the fuck, dude?
Was that really his line, or was that Amir Shervan? Like, I want that line.
I don't know, but I'm glad it was in there.
Yeah.
So Turk talks Rose into going into the hospital room, which is his coworker. And she grabs his dick, and he's very surprised.
Yeah. And she walks away because Jaguar, like, relieves her. And she goes, oh, and Turk, not bad.
Oh, my God.
It's like, okay, that was stupid.
She should have been like the whole Samurai Cop. Would you like to fuck me?
Bingo.
Yeah, bingo.
I mean, that's what I felt like in this scene. Like, it felt like that whole Samurai Cop scene, even though it was before that.
Yeah. But so, like, Jag and Turk go in there, and they get information from the dude. So they go in this weird, like, membership club or some shit, and they go find, like, the head dude behind all of it. What was his fucking name?
Vaughn.
Oh, Fong or whatever the fuck.
Fawn.
They go in there, and then he's all like, you guys are cops. Huh. Bingo. Turkey basically promises not to arrest him if he gives him the information. He's like, all right. So he just gives everybody up.
And it's like, oh, yeah. And by the way, since I promised I wouldn't arrest you, he will arrest you.
And Jag just arrests him, and he just hears, you motherfucker. Like, he's just like getting arrested.
Y'all are pricks, not pricks. Dicks.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Turk winds up calling in this biker gang to come help him out. And at the same time, the lieutenant shows up at his house, and then he's going to arrest him, but then Turk, like, gives this whole speech about, like, what if it was your kid, blah, blah, blah. And then at that moment, Max is just like, fuck it, where's the kid? I'm going to help you. And they make up, and they become broskies after that.
And they go and storm this house with the bikers, all 15 bikers.
Yeah, it looks like there's a shit ton more, but then once they get to the house, it's like 5 of them.
Yeah.
Because they all just puss out.
All 5 of them, like, did anything in the whole fucking fight.
It just makes me laugh, though, because, like, what if they were like, yeah, we'll come help, and then, like, 5 of them actually go to help, and the rest of them are just like, fuck this. You know?
Who's this Turk?
Yeah, right? But there's, like, all kinds of shit. And meanwhile, is it Animal or the other dude that's fucking the one chick in the bedroom?
Oh, it's Animal.
Yeah, because he's like, I want to do it on the floor.
I bruise easily.
I like bruises. Shut up. And he fucking just punches her, and they go onto the floor. It's so bad. Why is there so much, like, abuse towards women in his fucking movies, dude?
It makes no fucking sense.
Like, I'm not laughing at the abuse of it, but like, just the fucking audacity in the lines that they use. Like, oh, but I bruise easily. I like bruises. Smack. Like,
What's even the point of it?
I don't know. Tits.
Really? You need to slap a woman to get tits?
I don't know. Apparently, Animal does, though.
Oh, Lord.
But there's this other scene where they're, like, walking around with this one chick. She's like, hey, that's my kind of drink. It's like, fuck, water?
Yeah, it's like a little shot glass of, like, water. He's like, yeah, that's my kind of drink.
You thirsty bitch. I love that so much.
Like, he even quoted, like, yeah, that's my kind of drink, slut, 1987.
Yeah. She's just like, hey, hello. Oh, fucking hell. Turk finds Stevie outside of another window in another room somewhere, and he pulls him out of there, and they run away, and they're blocked in, and everybody's killing everybody, and fighting, and shooting, and fucking.
Not in that order, but...
No, not at all in that order. But I've noticed something, speaking of fucking. Nobody ever, like, fucks to completion in any of the Amir Shervan movies. They get about as far as toplessness, and somebody always gets interrupted by something.
Hollywood cockblock.
Hollywood cock, samurai cock, hung rebels, banging American style.
Yep.
Or killing doggy style. I mean, either fucking way.
Yeah. But now we get this car chase.
Finally.
Which is actually probably one of my favorite car chases from any of these films. From any of Amir Shervan's films. Because it looks like pretty good, you know, close to like 80-90% believable.
Yeah, and what makes me laugh, though, the tail end of this car chase, You know, it's not an Amir Shervan film until somebody gets out of the car and is on fire.
Yeah.
Because they hit like a little dirt mound and roll the car.
Complete 360.
No scope.
Yeah. And yeah, the car's on fire and the driver's on fire.
Yeah, dude, he just runs away and the car blows up.
Yeah.
And then after that, like, it's an immediate shot of Turk going home. Animal finds him there and informs Feliciano. And then Turk and Rebecca are obviously going to get together and all this shit because they're putting Stevie to bed or whatever. That's when they're sitting down at the table and shit. And I'm just kind of sitting there thinking, man, if Jag were here, he would be making the Mark Fraser face from Samurai Cop where he's like, ooh.
Yeah.
Like, looking at him like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, you can just see Matt Hannon from the distance like.
Mm-hmm. It's like, yep. Bingo. So this is where the climax of this movie takes place, right?
So Rebecca makes this claim that she can't go stay in there any longer unless she gets more stuff from the house. So they proceed to, the next day, drive to the house. Walks into the house, and she's like, oh my God, it's a fucking wreck. Those animals or whatever.
Look what they've done to my house.
And I'm like, bitch, we were thinking the same thing. Like, bitch, you left that house like that before you even got there. So, I mean, come on.
It was hilarious. So, like, the exact same reaction. Like, we had the exact same, or not the same reaction, but we both reacted loudly at the same time. Like, Cody was like, oh, what the fuck ever. And I was just like, sure.
Yeah.
You know, like, okay. Like,
Just pin the blame. Passing the blame.
Yeah, so they're looking all around, and I think at this point Stevie's like trying to get into the attic because they couldn't find the money. Like the people that were robbing the house or turning it over couldn't find the money.
Which this actually dawned on me. Like at that moment, I was like, that's the gift. That's the gift.
That's the present Daddy left upstairs in the attic.
Was the fucking money.
$6 million, man. He was the $6 million man.
He was.
Holy shit, your daddy was a rich motherfucker.
But the bad guys are here.
Oops.
Guess we led them to the house.
Oops.
Yeah. But yeah, they walk out behind the barn and they see the group of them there. It's like, yeah, just drop the money.
Can we talk about something that's happened throughout this entire fucking movie that we kept laughing our asses off at? Because this is like the final climax like moment of the film where there's a bunch of gunfire, a bunch of fighting, and tons of falling on the fucking ground.
With the same stock noise.
Just
we
every
counted,
fucking time, dude.
We counted 11 times in this movie.
Oh no. Like, dude gets fucking shot off a roof and he hits a bale of hay, a second bale of hay, and then the ground all in the same fucking. You just hear. Like, this is so stupid.
Like, it gets to the point of ridiculousness when you see, like, drop the gun. Okay.
And then fighting happens and. I'm playing the one song, though, because goddamn, there was too many deaths in this whole fucking showdown.
This is the whole fucking sex scene with Animal in the bedroom with the wall.
Oh my god.
I like marks.
I like bruises. And they just...
And then the beating up noise.
And the music plays like that's the music they're fucking to.
Yeah.
I like bruises. Like, fuck.
This is Amir Shervan's sex scene.
Oh god, dude. But that sound effect happened so many fucking times, dude. And I was just thinking about it earlier too. Like I said it earlier, but like there were so many fucking like death sequences because we talked about a couple of showdowns ago playing that stupid fucking music from the Second Chance Magnum Force video where every time somebody gets fucking killed, just play that Casio music. There's too many of it. God damn it, dude.
Especially when Boss Man gets shot with the shotgun with a pitchfork in his hands. It's like...
Oh, shit.
It's like, here, John. Throws the gun.
Just dead.
And then you hear the fucking Casio music playing after he dies. Looks like John survived edge weapons.
Well, never mind. Shit.
He just quit cold turkey.
Oh, god damn it. It just makes me fucking die laughing at this movie. Like, Rebecca fucking winds up shooting Animal in the dick, like, twice. Real fucking hard, dude. Just,
Fucking karma.
yeah. So she shoots Feliciano dead. Or Turk shoots him dead. She kills Animal. Like, where the fuck were the bikers this whole time? There were like 5 of them.
They're still knocked out of the other house.
And I don't think Jag was even there.
No, he didn't even know.
He was like, nah, I'm good. I'm just going to sit this one out, guys. Y'all have fun with this shit.
Yeah. But yeah, they end up sitting at the car. It's like, so what are y'all going to do with the $6 million? Like, he's asking the kid, like, you know, what are you going to do with the money?
Dude, my kid wouldn't even know what the fuck to do with that much money.
Yeah, there was one part when they were looking at the money at first, and they're like, yeah, that's a lot of money. And he's like, that's like more than $1,000? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of kids think $1,000 is a lot of money, and it's, at this point, it's really not.
Yeah, $1,000 today is like, fuck, dude, like $10, like, as a child.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah. But no, they go back to the police force, and, you know, Turk gets his badge back and everything like that. Ends up being paired off with Maxwell as a partner. And Jaguar's like, oh, hell no. You know, we've been like brothers for like years. You can't split us. And Captain's like, no, Jaguar, I want you to partner up with this new cop. This sexy red dress wearing woman right here.
Yeah, and he's just like, oh, all right.
Well,
you know, you
on
could,
second thought,
Turk, you could learn a lot from, you know, all
Yeah.
this. You're just like, really, dude?
and he's like, so what should I call you? You can call me Alice. He's like, oh, you can call me whatever you want.
Right? And then the movie ends where, like, Turk is sitting there and he's just like, God damn it, I feel like I'm shipwrecked on an island with my wife.
He's like, you're not even married. No, Maxwell, your wife. Oh.
Just so like, oh.
Like, he's just like, yeah, that would be bad.
And then the movie ends. I kind of wish that was the ending.
Yeah, because fucking Cameron Mitchell's running back getting a Tums festival.
Yeah, because he's got a shit now.
He's got a gas.
He goes into the bathroom.
Dropping some bad guys.
Oh, that's God damn it, that's Hollywood Cop. I feel like that one this week.
That one landslided for me.
Yeah, that movie was so just ridiculous. I mean, Killpoint was awesome in terms of like all the fucking, you know, bodies and violence and just the nonsensical approach, but it's fucking Hollywood Cop, dude.
Yeah.
It's Amir Shervan. It's that unintentional humor that you just know and love, and it's there. And fuck, dare I say, like, the dude that played Turk was really fucking good. Like, he was really believable and very funny.
Very passionate about what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, and I think that was a big reason I liked this, because we were talking about it earlier. It's like, out of all the Amir Shervan movies, like, Samurai Cop is absolutely like the fucking number one, like, golden, especially with just our, you know, love of these type of movies. Like, Samurai Cop is just fucking up there. Hollywood Cop was not like as remembered as Samurai Cop, but I feel like that was like Amir's one of his better ones
Yeah.
in terms of like enjoyable quality and shit.
Believability too.
Yeah, because oof.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. That was a lot of fun to watch. I hadn't watched Hollywood Cop in a few years, but it's on Amazon Prime. If you have an account, you can go watch it. It's available in the Cinema Epic library on there, and just do it. It's fucking fun. And I know, I think Killpoint is on Prime, if I'm not mistaken, but I know for a fact that it's on YouTube. So go check those out if you want.
Definitely some fun movies.
Oh, yeah, dude. You guys know the routine to visit our website at supermediabrospodcast.com. You can support us on coffee.com and patreon.com monetarily. You can visit our YouTube channel and subscribe, because I think we're almost at 200 subscribers on there. Check us out on social media, on Facebook, Twitter at @SuperMediaBros_ and SuperMediaBros Podcast on Instagram, where the stupid pictures are never ending.
The dumbness.
There was a stupid picture that we put up where we were on a body in the Borderlands universe.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was a stupid picture.
Yeah.
Just very dumb.
For your pleasure.
Yeah, but it was very much us. So,
Like, don't fear. It's nobody else.
no, don't fear. It's nobody
us.
else. It's us. It's never going to not be us. We have T-shirts for sale at our Store Frontier website. Everything that we've just mentioned can be found in the show notes below. Scroll up, click. It's one touch, and you're there. We've made it as easy as possible for you.
Now go buy our shit.
Yeah, go buy our shit. Go buy our shit, and let us know that you bought our shit by dropping a in the comment section, wherever you fucking have followed us. So
Drop a like.
literally, that's all the likes that are getting dropped right now. Just ow, damn, that one fucking fell on me. Kind of
Hard. Yeah, like the thumb part hit me in the head.
right? That's all I have, man.
Same.
Yeah, let's get out of here because it's late.
Mm-hmm.
And we're tired. We'll be back next week, though, as always. Thanks, Mike, for not blowing our eardrums out this week with the music.
Yeah, that was most appreciative.
Yeah, because he had that shit cranked like Soulja Boy last week. It was fucking ridiculous. That was another Cult Cinema Showdown. Yay! This week, I've been Midnight Agent Raw.
And I've been Obama.
Shades on!